Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when President William Samoei Ruto provided an opportunity for Miguna Miguna to come back in this country by facilitating him with everything he needed to come back, many people thought that once Miguna is back in this country, he will not struggle. Everything is going to be smooth for Miguna Miguna. Many people thought that because he has been friendly to William Ruto, he has been campaigning for him, and of course, of late he has been speaking in support of William Samoei Ruto, then Miguna Miguna will have it easy and even, maybe, just maybe, serve in William Samoei Ruto's government. But seemingly, when Miguna landed in this country, from the word go, we saw William Samoei Ruto's government trying to distance itself from Miguna Miguna. During campaign, they closely associated with Miguna Miguna. But when they got what they wanted, they are now distancing themselves from Miguna Miguna. And as we are speaking now, according to the information we are seeing Miguna Miguna sharing on his social media handle, it is a confirmation that Miguna Miguna is struggling in this country, despite the fact that even Kenyans contributed a good amount of money for Miguna Miguna for his homecoming. Remember, there was a pay bill number, ile ya Safaricom, watu walipeana bank numbers, and of course people contributed money because Miguna was receiving a lot of sympathy from Kenyans who felt that he was mistreated by Uhuru Kenyatta for deporting him out of his country of birth. And this is what Miguna Miguna has shared, just to shock you. When Uhuru Kenyatta conspired with railaodinga, blew up my house, kidnapped and detained me in Communicado, I had 45,000 Kenyan shilling in my pocket. Later, the despot later replaced the 1,000 not shilling with the new ones. I would like Attorney General A.G. Muturi to replace my old note with the new note. Now, Miguna Miguna is crying about 40,000 Kenyan shillings. That when they deported him from this country, he was having 45,000 in his pocket. That means when Uhuru changed the money, Miguna remained with this money because he did not have any other means to change the money. But he could do that one even in Canada, where he was staying. He could change the money. But he did not do that. So he simply walked back with this money and now is demanding the Attorney General to help him change this money. Remember, the window for changing the old currency closed. Walimalizana nayo, saizi kama uko na hizo pesa mzee, zilienda hivyo. Some of the reasons why Uhuru Kenyatta came up with this new note, of course, he was complying with the new constitution, which was making it clear that no one's image should be on our money. We better have other, kama ni wanyama, miti na mazingira yetu, but not individual's image. Another thing, Uhuru was trying to deal with the issue of corruption and money laundering in this country. That's why he came up with the issue of the new note. So Miguna alikuwa hako na yake kule Canada. And now he's back with the 45 shilling note. And seemingly, if you look on how he is arguing his case, the truth of the matter could be that maybe Miguna left this money in the house, in his maybe closet or a safety, and then when he came back, he needed to change the money so that he can use this money. And yes, with the kind of case he has and how they deported him, the AG can help him to change this money. He can be helped. But the question is, if Miguna is going this low to cry about 40,000. What is he meaning? Or what is he telling Kenyans? We want to look into some of the reason why Miguna Miguna is talking like this. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and they are yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers, anyone who dropped comment, and everyone who has joined our channel membership, those people who are super chatting us in the premium, thank you so much for unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, there are several things that we can interpret from Miguna Miguna's post. Number one, Miguna is simply telling Kenyan that William Samoei Ruto has abandoned him in poverty. Because many thought that once he's friendly to William Samoei Ruto, Miguna will have it softly. And how has William Samoei Ruto abandoned him? Number one, maybe by delaying or refusing to implement what the court ordered. The court gave an order that Miguna Miguna should be compensated for being mistreated. That was number one. Number two, all the damages that happened to his house should be compensated. They need to renovate his house. If these two things has happened, or if there is a plan to do these things, then Miguna will have already updated Kenyans that there is progress. The same way he updated Kenyans from the first time he got his passport renewed. Is it renewed or replaced? I think replaced. Immediately he got his passport, he posted. If his money, damages, what he lost, will be given to him, Miguna will be ready to share at the same time. The day his house will be renovated, he will be sharing. So it means William Ruto has also refused to obey the law to compensate Miguna Miguna, because it is very simple. If the court has ordered you get compensated, the only office that does that process of compensation, it is the Attorney General Office. Na yuko wapi? Siyapo kwa president, the advisor, legal advisor of the president. JB Muturi is in the office. Why is Miguna Miguna yet to get his due for damages? Miguna Miguna number two is asking for a job in William Ruto's government. He cannot ask for a job directly. But this is one of the ways to communicate that I'm starving. Give me a job. So Miguna is simply begging for a job. He is literally begging for a job in William Ruto's government. Because if he has a job, as of now, I don't think he will be talking about these things. A man crying for 45,000? Maybe some of these poor Kenyans. Sio Miguna. But this is a way just to ask for William Ruto to give him a job. I don't know why Ruto has delayed to give Miguna Miguna a job. But anyway, there are many reasons why also it's not doing so. Because many people are afraid to work with Miguna Miguna. You cannot control Miguna Miguna. You cannot advise Miguna Miguna, including even his lawyer. Miguna Miguna is just a hard person to work with. And those are some of the reasons why William Ruto has found it hard to fix Miguna anywhere. He will even expose you one time later. The way he has even using propaganda to talk about railaodinga. There's nothing can stop Miguna Miguna from propagating issues against you once you break up with him. So in as much Uhuru Kenyatta broke the law, seemingly we are seeing William Samoei Ruto also breaking the same law. Because Miguna was crying that hajapewa pesa zake na amekatazwa kurudi. Now Ruto amemleta Na hii kiwango ya kuleta Miguna Miguna ni sawa na kupaka mafuta kwa mgongo wa chupa. We need to see his house being renovated and all those other things. So Miguna also is begging from Kenyans for help. Maybe he need another contribution. Because this is a process. While he's sharing this, he's simply saying that he is broke. So maybe he want his supporters, kama ako nao, na ukweli ako nao, well-wishers, what tuseme tu hivyo. He want well-wishers to just help him with some cash. So we are in this government of William Samoei Ruto here to watch it, and we can see that Miguna is finally telling Kenyans that William Samoei Ruto is betraying him. And if he's not betraying him, seemingly there is a move or a plan to abandon him. I don't know your view, but let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you.